What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. Thank you to all you guys that watched the Big Game of Small Talk podcast yesterday. This was probably our best show to date. I mean, we were firing all cylinders. Because, you know, we kind of felt vindicated. Like, things that we have been saying since day one. A lot of you guys confused it with hate. Everyone in the podcast owns a PlayStation 4. Besides, I think I think you maybe Showstopper. If not, I know he's getting one by the time Uncharted. If he doesn't own one now, he'll own one by the time Uncharted comes out. You know what I mean? So we are all gamers. Just because we prefer the Xbox One, speaking of turn on, before the Xbox One, you know what I mean, doesn't mean that, we don't enjoy PlayStation games, but we kind of felt vindicated a little, you know what I mean? It's like some things, like, prime example, some things are just comments, and we're not claiming to be industry insiders. Like, when I said 2 years ago, whatever the case, that DX12 was coming to the Xbox One. For those of you that have been rocking out with my channel, so then, you remember the shitstorm? You remember Icy Rhythm? I think he closed his channel now. He had to. I don't know his new name now. I heard he has a new channel, but they were attacking me, calling this dumb Xbox. You can't change the GPU, and this, how's it going to handle DX12? The console can only do 720p. And I'm saying to myself, like, Microsoft just released a console 3.5 months ago. Now they're announcing a new API. Like, to me, that was just common sense. So, you know what I mean? Maybe you guys called me everything but a child of God. And I told you guys before, you're not going to get free backwards compatibility. Why? Because Sony spent over $350 million, close to $370 million on Gaikai. That's your backwards compatibility in PS Now. You know what I mean? And so Sony came out and announced that, it's not going to be native. All right. Again, you call me everything but a child. You threw dog shit at my channel. I told you the reason why you guys are not getting any AAA games. It's going to be indies and multiplayer because of the VR thing. Sony doubled down heavy on this peripheral. You know what I mean? Remember you said you guys chose the PlayStation 4 because it's all about hardcore gaming. This is your guys' Connect. Sony's invested heavy in it. And you know why? Because third parties do not have faith in it. You all remember the PlayStation Move, right? See how that went? So Sony's going to be the one to have to quarterback this thing to get third-party approval. And we're talking about a peripheral that's going to cost just as much as the goddamn console, or if not more. So we're talking about $350 to $300 for some shit to put on your head and two fucking glowing-up dildos. I told you this is why. That's why I don't have my God of War and The Last of Us 2 and all this shit. That's why. But I told you guys that. And I think, again, now, don't get me wrong, you got some people just still waiting for granted, but the majority of, like, the comments I make from diehard Sony fans, they've seen the light. Like I said, yesterday was our best, and I think crap is having some problems with it, and it's fucked up for those who didn't get the chance to see it. But for those who got the chance to see the show live, you know what I'm talking about. You guys are, I hope it gets together. I don't know if it's YouTube or, crap, and Mooch got sometimes shitty connections, man. So, I hope you guys get to see the show. That was a great show that we had yesterday. You know what I mean? Anyway, so, just go back to the show. I'm just going to touch on this again. So you guys I read your comments. And again, I hate to be the ex-body in this, I told you so. Final Fantasy VII, you said that was the highlight of the show. Oh, God, Kick Rock and destroyed the X. And I told you guys then, it's a multi-plat. So what do we have now? GameStops in Australia and overseas, whatever. Maybe over here, too. Are taking pre-orders for, I think Amazon, too, for Final Fantasy VII. You know what I mean? But let's stay on Final Fantasy VII here. Square Enix tried to honey dick us down this holiday season with the new Hitman and try to sell that to us in parts, an episodic series. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Hitman? It's a $6 game. You know what I mean? That's what we call motherfuckers are trying to take advantage of their consumer base, of their fans. And now Final Fantasy VII, they're going to sell it to us in parts. And the reason why they gave us because the game is too big to fit on one disc. The PlayStation 4 and the Xbox with those Blu-ray discs are 50 fucking gigs. Now I understand it's a remake, but the original Final Fantasy fed on one single layer DVD. Was it might have been a dual layer DVD? Might have been single. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm thinking not dual layer DVD. You know, like come on, man. They're gonna sell it to us in parts. You know, for those, like I said, you know, I said before, the games like that, Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and Attack of the Titans, all those games are very niche titles. You know, Japan is no longer the focal point of gaming. Persona 5 and 6 or whatever, those are very niche titles. They are. You know, whether you like it or not. I mean, they don't appeal to me. You know, that's not. But again, you know, I understand what I eat don't make no shit. But they're don't sell well. J All Stars games like that, they don't sell well. You know, that's why, you know, Japan is making more Western type games to appeal to the Western market because this is where the money's at. It's being real. Japan ain't buying no games. They end up playing Candy Crush on their cell phone. Real shit, you know what I mean? Prime example, if you think I'm bullshitting, for those of you that are old enough to remember the first 3 Resident Evils, whatever, Resident Evil. You remember that? Just remember Resident Evil? You remember the old engine hot block he used to, you know, run around in the square, like, you know what I mean? Half the time you got killed, running away, just trying to escape the enemy, you be running sideways. You remember that? So they scrapped that engine and had to make it more third-person action friendly. You know what I mean? Which I never understand those turn-based games. That's why I'm really rocked out with Final Fantasy. Even though I like the Fantasy Star Online for the OG Xbox, I didn't hate the fact hearing him standing with this big-ass axe. You go, I go. And I gotta stay there for you to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is whack. You know what I mean? That's why they changed it to a more friendly action-based thing, because no one's like, come on, that shit is dated. You know what I mean? Like Japan, you gotta get with the times, you know, and that's why they're making their RPGs, which are normally kind of slow, or, you know, making them more action, more, you know what I mean, third-party action. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't negate that, you know? I mean, you have to evolve. You can't just stay in the box, but you know what I mean? But you just follow what I'm saying here. So, you know, like I said, those games don't sell well. You know, like you know, ponies like to throw these list of games. Like, you know, one of you guys say, man, they announced, what's the name of this damn game here? They announced, wait, hold on, what's the name of this damn game? Ni no Kuni 2! And my friend, that's a multi-plat also. I'm looking here on Twitter, somebody sent me this. Someone says, you know, the guy name is, I'm not going to say his name, but said, he asked him, is No No Kuni 2 an exclusive? He said, and Yoshida said, was it not clear during the conference? He said, no, not really. It was said to be an exclusive when you guys spoken in word, but there was something on the monitor that said a console debut. Then Yoshida put, console debut means they may come to other consoles in the future after the PlayStation 4. Then he put, I was explaining the word in general terms. I'm not the right person to comment on this arrangement. And he said, well, it would be nice for some, you know, clarification. Then again, Yoshida put, I'm not the right person to ask. Then, you know, well, anyway, it's not an exclusive, you know what I mean? Sony said during the conference, you know, new exclusive. No, it's like, you know, it's making a console debut on the PlayStation 4. Then it's coming to other consoles later. So, you know, Nino, go sit down. Daddy doing a video. Thank you, baby girl, for my picture. Sorry about that. Anyway, so you could take another one. And again, this game doesn't really appeal. But the reason why it is probably going, you know, multi-plat, because you guys praised the last one, you know, Kuni 2 last on the PlayStation 3, but no one really bought it. I remember it came out, I think, in 2012 or 2013. Though these are not my type of games, but I remember y'all was saying how great this game was. You know what I mean? And no one really bought it. So this is the reason why, like I said, you know, when it's a small studio, they need to make their money. And I don't think it's going to sell well on the Xbox One either, but it beats a blank. But that's another game that's you can take off that exclusive list. But again, I know Microsoft is sitting back licking their lips, but you guys say, well, Microsoft is not doing no experience for their fans. You know why? Because they don't have shit to show. Sony actually did more harm than good. Even GameSpot called them out on that VR shit. Like I'm saying, nobody wants to pay $300 for a peripheral with two glowing dildos. That's why I can't get my God of War. You understand what I'm saying? Hey man, like I said, this fun. This shit crazy as hell, man. Like this shit is crazy as hell. But sidebar, we'll be giving away an Elite controller on my channel. I ordered two. I was gonna give one to my son, but his girlfriend. I was gonna get one for Christmas, but she got one. She got them already. So, I got one already, and I think my wife bought me one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give one away on my channel to one of my subscribers. I'm gonna pick someone randomly out of the box. Like, comment, subscribe. I might pick the funniest comment. You ain't gotta kiss my ass either. I ain't one of them type dudes. So, but I know who rock out with me. I'm not saying you have to agree with every video that I put, but I'm one. Like I said, I may not answer every comment, but I do read my comments. So I'll be damned if a dickhead get this from me. You know what I mean? Fuck that. It's gonna be somebody that rock out with me. You gotta kiss my ass, but it's gonna be somebody that rock out with BGST or rock out with us. You know what I mean? You can be a new subscriber. I don't even care about that, but it is what it is. But anyway, yeah. So Final Fantasy. That's a damn dud. Selling that to us in episodes. Nino Kuni 2 is coming to the Xbox One also. Yeah. What do you think, man? Like I said, Sony did more harm than good. Like, bro. They skipped Gamescom. Let's let you know they don't have it. You know how huge Gamescom is. Well, they're gonna make it up with this show in France. I ain't heard nobody tweet shit about this show in France. No, they're gonna have their experience. Look, listen. They keep saying the same. Gamescom is bigger than E3. Like seriously, like this is crazy, yo. Sony. I'm telling you, man, they out that motherfucker selling them. Somebody gonna kill Sony ass out there selling that fake shit like my man Big Country. Ooh, wait, that shit burnt my nose. Somebody gonna kill Sony ass out there, man. I just selling all that fake shit, man. But hey, man, if you guys don't, voice your opinion, with your wallets, man, they gonna keep, long dicking you down, long dick style, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Like this is crazy as hell, man. Word up. I'm out of here. Remember, if your grandmother got a fat ass, give her my number.